Hidalgo County's main animal shelter is in a financial crisis. The shelter is currently spending more money than it takes in. The group now working to bridge the gap to avoid closing its doors. Channel 5's Steve Solis joins us live from our Hidalgo County newsroom with those details. Steve?
That's right, Oscar. Palm Valley Animal Center serves all of Hidalgo County, but if they cannot get more funding, the services they provide to so many will no longer be available. Barks and yelps fill the halls of Palm Valley Animal Center. Executive Director Tim Owsley explains what his team does.
We are basically the receiving agent of animal control and the public. So if a stray animal is found and somebody brings it in, we receive it.
It's the only animal shelter in Hidalgo County, making Palm Valley a very busy place.
Last year we took in about 28,000 dogs and cats, and then another 4,000 or 5,000 miscellaneous, whether it's possums or other critters that animal control picks up.
The shelter is also the spot in the Upper Valley to adopt a pet, saving four-legged friends from being euthanized.
We've increased adoptions by much larger numbers than we anticipated. We've already exceeded 2015 numbers. Our rescues are up. We're probably going to hit 2,000 rescue transport out of the valley this year.
Right now, the center operates with a budget of around $2.5 million.
The largest portion historically has come from the county and the cities. Last year it was about 1.7 million of the funding. The rest of it is through the fees that we charge, either for a lost or recollected animal or through our adoption program.
Owsley says they also get money from fundraisers, but he says it's never enough to close the gap.
Basically, we received 1.7 million from the county and cities last year, and we spent about 280,000 more than we brought in money-wise. So we went in the hole. We were in the red last year, about $280,000.
Owsley says they can't afford to operate in the red. He says if they cannot get more money, Palm Valley would close and the county and cities would be on their own.
I don't think the county wants that. I don't think that would be best for the cities to do that. It's really better and less expensive for us to operate the animal shelter than it is for the city to do so, or the county for that matter.
Owsley says Palm Valley's potential closure would have a lasting impact.
Potentially the quality of care would go down, and that's a big concern of ours. That's why we want to continue to operate as we are and then get the funding that we need to accomplish that.
Owsley recently stood before the Hidalgo County Commissioners, asking them to increase county funding. Commissioner Joseph Palacio says giving Palm Valley more money is a no-brainer.
I wouldn't suggest that county take over. I think that we have a great partnership in the group and the board, and they're providing an excellent service right now. It's just you're obviously operating in a very critical state right now. The last thing we need to do is we can't just sit back and allow you all to turn it over.
The county is now working to get Palm Valley an additional $240,000 for 2017. Owsley says the fight for funding is far from over.
And basically the rest of the cities will be going to them, asking them if they would be able to increase their funding as well.
He says if other cities cannot pitch in, this refuge for rescues may be forced to close its doors. Now, Owsley says he will start meeting with cities soon to ask for more funding. He says McAllen, Pharr, San Juan, and Alamo have to get on board for Palm Valley to stay open. We'll continue to track this story and bring you the latest as it develops. We are live in the Hidalgo County newsroom. Steve Solis, Channel 5 News at 5.